Real quick, I'm gonna try to make this word quick. God gave me this word to share with you guys on today. Some of y'all, this word is for. Some of y'all is not. It's for like a certain group of people and your lifestyles. You'll know if this word is for you and if it resonates for you, with you. So, I was spending time with God this morning, and I was praying and stuff, and God was taking me in His Word, and I had eventually got sleepy, and I was like, well, God, I'm going to go to sleep. And before I went to sleep, I was asking God, I was like, God, give me a word for your people. I was like, what do you want me to say to your people? And then I began to pray, and I was telling God, I was like, Lord, whatever you say, whatever you tell me to say, I say. Whatever you want me to do, I do. Wherever you want me to go, I go. This was the prayer that I was praying to God. So, me, I was praying this prayer, I was for real about this prayer, at the time. So you gotta be careful, what you say to God, and you gotta keep your vow. So let me get into this word. So I went to sleep, and as I was asleep, God woke me up out of my sleep to a dream. And I was up and I was telling His people to stop shacking. So God want me to tell y'all to stop shacking. That's why I said that this word is not going to be one of those words that you're going to be excited about hearing, especially if you're doing it. You probably ain't going to want to hear this word. And I was like, Lord, I said, you want me to tell these folks to stop shacking? I said, they is not going to want to hear this word, but God brought it back to my remembrance. Early that morning, my prayer, I said to Him, and so I guess God just tested me, trying to see if I was for real about what I was saying. So, hey, I got to be for real about what I'm saying. I'm coming over here to let y'all know that God said that y'all need to stop shacking. That it is no reason why you should be living with the person that you call your significant other and y'all is not married. God said He is not going to be tolerating this shacking up because it's a sin, because the things that you're doing while you shacking up is a sin. Now, when you shacking up, you know what goes on when you shacking up. You ain't just, you up in there playing house. You playing husband and wife, and it ain't even the case. And God said you got to stop doing all of that. God don't want y'all to be shacking up. And this year, God is not going to be tolerating the shacking up. God said the shacking up got to stop. All that, it got to stop. And in the word, 1 Corinthians 7:9, it says, so if it's too hard for you not to shack up, if it's that hard for you not to shack up, then y'all need to get married. God said y'all need to get married. And then y'all can stay together. Because 1 Corinthians 7:9 says, but if they cannot exercise self-control, they should marry, for it is better to marry than burn with passion. God is telling you that if you can't control yourself and your sexual desires, that you might as well go ahead and marry this person to save your soul from going to hell. But you got to stop shacking up. God is not pleased with that. With those type of living arrangements, if you're gonna date, it's a way to date kingdomly. You gotta date kingdomly. You can't be dating and and wanting to live for God and you shacking up. There's no way that I can be before you and give you this word. I wouldn't be giving you this word, and God wouldn't even have me to give you this word, and I wouldn't be giving you this word if I was doing the same. So I'm not gonna be giving you a word and I'm out there doing the same thing. I'm going to practice what I preach. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have shacked up before, and then nothing good came up out that situation. I mean, it was not a peaceful state. It was just all confusion. The devil was all up in that thing, and God was not in it, and God do not bless no mess. So, y'all need to stop shacking up, because God is not going to bless that. He is not going to honor that. God only honors marriages. God only honors marriages. You are not married and you sleeping up and laying up with this man or this woman. God is not pleased with that. That even goes for married couples. Married folks. Now, some of y'all are married. And y'all might be separated. It's not okay for you to be separated, saying that you and your husband, hey, y'all gonna get a divorce and y'all go lay up with somebody else, but y'all still married. God said that y'all still married, so y'all should not be shacking up. Now, this can go for everybody. So that's a no-no for you too. And even if you are married, and you living with your husband and wife, but then you got your side piece over here, and you going over here staying with this woman and stuff, that's shacking up. Fornicating, adultery, and all of that. And God said, no shacking up. God said, y'all got to stop shacking up. Now, I just came on here with this word yesterday that God gave me before the year was out. And he was saying about, what did he say? What was the word? I can't even remember it. Holy Spirit, bring it back to me. What was that word? What was that word? Being lukewarm. So doing this shacking up is a part of being lukewarm. That means you ain't made up your mind. That means, hey, you dancing with the devil and you trying to live for God. You can't be doing that. You can't be dancing with the devil, or you can't be sleeping with the enemy and expecting God to bless you. God is not going to bless that. In the Bible, it says that God honors marriages. It don't say nothing about God honoring no shacking up. God is not finna stand for that. God do not stand for sin. That's why he called Jesus to die on the cross for us, for our sin. God is not going to put up with y'all sins, my sins, or nobody else's sins. God is not finna do that. He bringing order in this year. Like, God is not tolerating it. It's like God ain't tolerating no type of sinning. Like, he ain't playing with y'all. And God said, no, stop shacking up. Now, if you done came in this new year and you shacking up, hey, you better go tell them, hey, you gonna have to get out. Y'all gonna have to separate. Y'all gonna have to find a different arrangement. Y'all can still be together, but y'all can't stay together, laid all up and all that stuff and doing whatever God knows, whatever else that y'all doing. Y'all got to stop that. God said, so y'all got to come up with something. Even if y'all got kids together, that don't give y'all the right to lay up with each other and stay and play house. That's not the way it go. God said that y'all got to stop shacking up. He is not tolerating no shacking up. It is not okay. No matter how you try to make it be okay, it's not okay. God said to tell his people to stop shacking up. And that's the word that I got for y'all, that God gave me. And I just want to say, God bless you guys. Just God bless y'all, And until we meet again, God bless.